A huge round of applause for Nicholas Santos.
Thank you very much. Good to be back. I wasn't in the original lineup, so this is a surprise. Are you happy? Thank you. Wow, this is great. Some of you are looking at me the way my wife used to look at me. Used to is the key word. I'm joking. She never loved me in the first place. I was never much to look at. And sometimes you are not much to look at and you're aware of that. And then some pretty girl shows interest in you and you think, well, she's into me. Must be because I'm a funny guy. What are you talking about? Women don't have a sense of humor. Right? So I was an idiot. I was young. If you're, in Italy we say, if you're 18 and not good looking, you're in trouble. You don't like Italian folk wisdom? You're 18 and you're not good looking. It's only gonna get worse. Let me tell you, if you're in Italy and you're not good looking, you're in trouble. So I moved here. And here I'm on TV. Oh, thanks. Stop. It's just GB News. All right, speaking of which, do you guys like the news? Yeah? 10 train passengers were stabbed by this black guy. And the police... That's not the funny part. This is new. How can you be ahead of me? I like your anticipation, though. The police ruled out terrorism. The police ruled out terrorism. They said this is just the first date of Notting Hill Carnival's national tour. The first date of Notting Hill Carnival's national tour. When you don't go to the carnival comes to you. Right? My friend said, they rule out terrorism. They rule out terrorism so fast because they don't want to scare people. I'd say at this point it's more reassuring if it was for terrorism. Don't you think so? I'd rather see them killing for a cause. At least he believes in something. No? You are not with me? Why did you stab these nice people? Well, it's because of the children in Gaza. 50 children are killed every minute. I heard it on the BBC. That's why Okay. How about you? Did you also kill for terrorism? No fam, I just belong to an impulsive race. Well, there you have it. At least he's not a terrorist. Is that reassuring? That's not reassuring. Notting Hill Carnival, showcasing the best of the British black culture. This year, a record 500 plus people arrested, 55 police officers wounded, 21 sexual assaults reported. The establishment called it a success. They call it a success because they say the overwhelming majority of the participants didn't get stabbed or arrested. So by that metric, Notting Hill Carnival is a success the same way that Malaysia Airlines is a success. Because only one of their aircraft vanished forever with 300 passengers, but not the overwhelming majority of the aircraft. Malaysia, truly Asia. Visit Malaysia. Terms and conditions apply. Your insurance may not cover against vanishing aircraft. Now, speaking of racial hierarchy, nobody said this was going to be easy. It's Nicholas de Santo. So, Sydney Sweeney made headlines again as she refuses to apologize for the American Eagle jeans TV ad, right? Because she came on TV, appeared on this advert, and she was wearing the denim, and she said, "I've got great jeans," doing a double entendre with jeans in genetics and jeans as in denim, and the left lost their mind. They were saying, "What? This is Nazism, this is eugenics, what are you implying? You can't say that white people have better genetics and look better and are..." What are you saying, Sydney Sweeney? What are you saying? Are you saying that tall white women with long, supple legs and milky, silky skin and blonde hair and blue eyes and ample bosoms and raspberry-colored nipples are hotter than everyone else? I'm not buying it! I don't buy it for a second. What is Sydney Sweeney on about? So heads at the BBC are rolling. Big BBC chiefs are resigning in disgrace over... Okay, I take the applause by proxy. Over the doctored clip of Donald Trump. So they took a speech by Trump, they took this bit, and removed 50 minutes in between. 50 minutes. Was that fortuitous? A 50-minute gap is as fortuitous as the lady's cleavage on display. Oh, it's totally fortuitous. This gap, this gaping, plunging gap between my boobs on display with a pendant, maximizing the negative space. I don't know how it came about. It's not fortuitous. What, am I gonna die on this hill on my own? It's not fortuitous. It's not a wardrobe malfunction. Are you turning against me on this one? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So, Culture Secretary Lisa Nandy said, "Some mistakes have been made during major news events, but I have confidence in the BBC leadership to handle this seriously." She also said, "Some mistakes have been made during the Armenian genocide, but I have confidence in the Ottoman Empire to investigate seriously." Now, international news. Daylight robbery at the Louvre. They did the heist while visitors were visiting. So they arrived, they broke into the place using this crane, this furniture lift, before the eyes of the guards. The guards were wondering, shall we surrender or shall we collaborate? I think there are synonyms, but anyway. In and out in 7 minutes. Incredible. Hollywood has already commissioned a movie based on this incredible heist. It will be screened at the world-famous Clermont-Ferrand Festival for Short Films. Okay, that joke gets a bit more in Clermont-Ferrand, but I settle for that much at Bethnal Green. New York has a foreign-born communist Muslim mayor. How does that happen? Adrian is chuffed. This happens, Adrian, when we allow people to vote who don't feel they belong to the nation, they don't believe in the nation, they don't think they have a stake in the future of the nation. All they care about is government benefits and free stuff. And that's why we got to stop allowing women to vote. It's disgraceful. Now, speaking of women, and still in New York, a former German foreign secretary, Annalena Baerbock, went to the United Nations at the UN General Assembly, and she said, we need more female leaders in the world, because when leaders are women, peace treaties last longer. Of course, everybody knows that women are so good at letting go of grudges. And you thought Germans don't have a sense of humor? Pedro Pascal was in trouble. You know Pedro Pascal? A A-lister, a movie star. He's in every movie. Like, he's the Samuel L. Jackson of white people. So this guy, he played in this movie called The Fantastic Four with Vanessa Kirby. And then they were so touchy-feely in all these interviews and premieres of the movie. He's always like stroking the back of her neck and touching the small of her back and holding her by the hand and caressing her upper arm and putting his hand on her side. And everybody was going mad, like, why is this happening? What is the explanation? And Vanessa Kirby is pregnant with her partner's baby. She's in a stable relationship. Everyone said, why is Pedro acting like that? What is the explanation? I tell you what the explanation is. Women are whores. She's in a stable relationship and everybody's piling on poor Pedro Pascal. Okay, and one last thing. Speaking of misbehavior, a Pakistani doctor in Greater Manchester area. Come on, my set is short. A Pakistani doctor in Greater Manchester area is in trouble because he had sex with a nurse during an operation while his patient was under anesthesia. So he's operating on the patient. Dr. Sohail Anjum is operating on the patient. The patient is in anesthesia. He stops the operation, goes next door, has sex with a nurse, comes back and finishes the operation. Greater Manchester Hospital has opened an investigation against him. The Pakistani embassy in London has awarded him with a medal. Because he is the first Pakistani doctor in the UK to have sex at work consensually. He's a national hero. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening. You have been wonderful. I have been very accurate. Thank you.
And we have a round of applause for Nicholas Santo.